Chapter 3. The Scream! The next morning! Whoop, banana! It's morning! Yeah, it's gonna be like that every single day, actually. Good morning, BJ. I'm gonna have that phrase memorized. Dum, 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 dum. Slow down, nuts. And 3 miles go for miles. Come on, Pokemon, get time to work. Oh, we are not wandering around lost. Oh, you two still wandering around lost? Well, come with me. Yeah. Huh? Last time we did the job, it was from the board on that side. Correct. Today, we will have you do a job listed on this side. This is my favorite side. How is that different from the board on the other side? Take a closer look. Oh, look, BJ. There are posters up here that show a variety of Pokémon. Wow, they all look pretty cool. Are they famous explorers? Quite the opposite. Who are all of these Pokémon, Chatot? These Pokémon here are outlaws. They're all shady characters and they're wanted for committing crimes. Oh no, they're outlaws? Correct. So there are bounties on their heads. In other words, there is a cash reward if you capture one. There are so many aggressive Pokemon these days that everyone's finding it hard to keep up with the problem. Oh, wait, you're telling us to go catch these outlaws? You can't be serious! This is not possible! Just joking! The bad Pokemon out there come in all shades of badness. Some of these Pokemon are completely wicked through and through. But they're also bad guys who are merely petty thieves. So you got evil to nasty and everywhere in between. So I'm sure we could avoid giving you a job to catch a super bad Pokemon. So, look over these posters, then pick out a Pokemon that looks weak enough for you to bring to justice. You say some are weak, but they're still bad Pokemon, aren't they? I'm scared of dangerous Pokemon. It's all part of your training. You'll work through it, I'm sure. But I suppose you do need to prepare to confront a tough opponent. So I'll have someone give you a tour of the facilities. Hey! Bidoof! Bidoof! Yup, yup! You called?
Bidoof, the plump mouse Pokemon. With nerves of steel, nothing can perturb it. It is more agile and active than it appears. It constantly gnaws on logs and rocks to wither down its front teeth. It nests alongside water. A comparison revealed that Bidoof's front teeth grow at the same rate as Rattata's.
Ah, Bidoof. This is a lot of people's Pokemon's favorite, but this is my first time ever hearing of this Pokemon. These are the new recruits that just joined us. Take them and show them around the town. Yes, sir. By golly, I'll do it that for sure. Yep, yep. This is Bidoof. He'll be your fellow apprentice. He's one of your fellow apprentices. Slow down. Okay, that was nuts. I was running at 1 frame per second, and I'm not kidding. Okay, this is Bidoof. I said that already. I want you to pay attention to what Bidoof has to say and follow his orders. Off you go. Oh, shucks, I'm overjoyed. Why is that? I'm glad to have members junior to me. I'm almost overcome right now. I must be blubber with the happiness. Before you all signed in, I was the most recent rookie. Well, I just show you around. Come with me, please. First things first. Here we have Krogunk.
Krogunk, the toxic mouth Pokémon. Its cheeks hold poison sacs. It tries to catch foes off guard to jag them with toxic fingers. Inflating its poison sacs, it makes an eerie, blubbering sound for intimidation. It rarely fights fairly, but that is strict to ensure survival. It is popular as a mascot.
But to tell you the truth, I don't have any idea what that Pokemon's up to. He always seems to be fiddling around with that big cauldron back there. It's all a mystery to me. Yup. Over this way is the mess hall. And if you look all that way, you'll find the crew rooms. We can only visit ours at the moment, but eventually we'll be able to visit Bidoof's... Oh, wait. I'm gonna bleep that out, because that was the name of a apprentice we haven't met yet. And this here leads to the Guildmaster's Chamber. Wow, major slowdown. Okay. Next, I'll guide you both around to places outside the guild. Okay. I love this part. This is the big, gigantic tour. You'll be meeting so many Pokemon this way. First time outside, huh? Isn't the music wonderful? Sorry, I'm gushing over the music again. Okay. I hear you can make a record of your adventures at the watering hole. Usually, you have to make a record by going up to your bed. Yup. Seems you can make a record of your adventure over there, too. By golly, it's a handy spot if you want to record your adventure frequently. Yeah, that happens a lot. Ah, here we are with... Oh, we're skipping that guy. Okay. This is the main square for the local Pokemon. It's called Treasure Town. Oh, I can tell you about Treasure Town too. Here we go. That over there is the Duskull Bank, run by Duskull.
Duskull, the Requiem Pokemon. It doggedly pursues its prey wherever it goes. However, the chase is abandoned at sunrise. It loves the crying of children. It startles bad kids by passing through walls and making them cry.
We can save our money there. And over there is the Electra Link Shop, who apparently is not in the office, so I will not give you a Pokemon description. But you should be able to recognize him by the head on the tent thing. That's where he can do things like link moves together. But it looks like Electriv isn't here today. Yeah. Oh wait, I might be mispronouncing that. Electrivar. I don't know. I was never a Pokemon expert on pronunciation. So the concept here is you can link moves together so they go off in rapid succession. This also leaves you room for more attacks. Now, I don't have a tendency to do this, but you're welcome to try it on your own version if you have one. Okay, crossing the bridge. Ah, here we are. Here we have the Clycon Market. You can buy and sell items here. Run by the Clycon brothers.
Kecleon, the color swap Pokemon. It can freely change its body color. The zigzag pattern on its belly does not change, however.
And here is Kangaskhan's story.
Kangaskhan, The parent Pokemon. It raises its offspring in its belly pouch. It lets the baby out to play only when it feels safe.
Items stored here will never be lost, and you can bet on that. Unless you reset your game cartridge before you save. I'm sorry. If you have purchased items that you can't afford to lose, store them in here before you go on an adventure. Just be sure to take them out before you go on that adventure you'll need them for. Yeah, be sure of that. Whew. And those are the basic places that exploration teams visit. There are other places too, but I'll go over that later. And that should do it. You sure know a lot. Yes, sir. That's good to know. Alright then, come find me when you're all ready to go. I'll give you a helping hand with selecting the right outlaw for you. Thank you, Bidoof. You've been really nice. Golly, you're embarrassing me. Oh, shucks. I'll be waiting at the guild's upper and underground floor for you. Okay, let's go. I'd like to see what kinds of items are there. Let's go to the Kleeklan Market. Before we head back, a visit to the Kleeklan Market is a must. Again, I might be mispronouncing. Okay, remember how last episode I had to abandon the iron, I believe it was? If that happens again, you won't have to abandon it. It'll be automatically sent to the Kangaskhan storage. Unfortunately, I was not aware of that, and I gathered too many items, assuming that even though we haven't heard of the Kangaskhan Market, Kangaskhan storage, it would have been sent there, but it wasn't. So, yeah. A lot of thought is put into the game's developers for the pre-story, if that makes any kind of sense. Okay, so let's walk through. Okay, I'm gonna try and bypass the cutscene. Thank you. I just want to talk to Kangaskhan for a second. Alright, so yeah, Kangaskhan is fairly simple. She can store up to 64 items for you right now. 16 is all you can store in your treasure bag. Now please, you can store them or take them out later. Please note there are places in which you can take stuff out of the Kangaskhan storage, but not always. So be mindful of that. They have like ATMs, but only some of them are operational. Yeah, or at least in the way you'd expect. Okay, so talking to the Kleeklan mother. Okay, here we are. Let's see what we can buy. I'd like to buy that and... Right. Say, can I sell some items to you? Good. Okay. They usually sell really low prices for items being, that kind of place. But there are things that I think are unnecessary. Thank you. There are many big Pokemon, however, that's just me. Alright, I always like to buy the gummies, except I don't have enough space. I'll just buy, Animax Elixir. Feels burn, I don't think I need that. And I'll take a grass gummy, no. That's all I can take. Alright, altogether that takes 500. Alright, thank you. Mr. Keelan! Little Maronazro! Welcome, my young friends!
Hello! May I buy an apple?
Meryl, the aqua mouse Pokemon. Using its tail as a float, it dives underwater. It likes eating plants that grow on the river bottoms. The tip of its tail is filled with oil that is lighter than water, so it acts as a float. The oil-filled end of its tail floats on water. It keeps Meryl from drowning even in a strong current. Azurill, the polka dot Pokemon. A Pokemon that lives by water. It moves quickly on land by bouncing on its big tail. Its tail is filled with nutrients necessary for growth. It plays by bouncing on its tail. Its tail bounces like a rubber ball. It flings that tail around to fight opponents bigger than itself.
Oh, most certainly. Marilyn Azura bought an apple from the Clayclawn market. Wow, you have to say that straight out. Thank you, Mr. Keylon. No, thank you, my young friends. You are to be admired. You see, those delightful children are brothers. Lately, their poor mother has fallen sick, so those youngsters come and do the shopping for her. It's quite remarkable, though very young, they've stepped up and taken charge.
Mr. Keylon!
Oh, what's the hurry? What makes you return in such a rush?
There was an extra apple!
We didn't pay for this many. Oh yes, that, young friends, is a gift from me and my brother. Please, share it amongst yourselves and do enjoy. Really? Yay! Thank you, Mr. Keylon and Mr. Keylon. Oh, not to worry, my young friends. Do take care on your way home. Ouch! Must have tripped on something.
We're sorry to bother you, and thank you very much.
BJ gave the apple back to Azuriel. But then suddenly... What was that? Huh? What was that? Dizzy? Or am I...
Help!
What was that? I'm sure I just heard a shout for help just now. Did that shout come from you? Is
Something the matter?
Hey, Azuriel! What's going on? Hurry home!
Yep, I'm coming. Wait up!
I'll get a better voice for that guy. Are you alright?
Yep,
We're done with our shopping. Now we just gotta look for that item we lost. Let's get going.
yep, I'm coming.
Those little guys are cute. Oh. What's the matter, BJ? Huh? Did I hear a shout for help just then? No. I didn't hear anything like that. Hey, Keylon brothers. Did you hear anything strange just a moment ago? No, nothing out of the ordinary. I didn't hear anything odd either. Okay, why am I making him a Mexican? Or, no, that's not Mexican, that's Southern. Never mind. It seems like the Keylon brothers didn't hear anything odd either. You must have imagined it, BJ. No, I'm positive that I didn't imagine it. I definitely heard it. That shout that I just heard.
Help!
There's no mistaking it. That was a Azuriel's scream. Are you daydreaming? Let's move it, BJ. Oh, what's going on over there?
Yay!
Thank you. Please, it's nothing. What's going on?
Oh, hi.
Some time ago, we lost an item that was pretty important to us. We've been looking all over, but we haven't found it yet. Then, Mr. Drowsy came along. He says that he might have seen our lost item somewhere. He even offered to help us look for it. We're so happy about this. Yay, that's great for you.
Thank you, Mr. Drowsy.
Oh, please. I have to have a cold heart to ignore kids in need. I can't turn a blind eye. let's be on our way to begin our search. Yep. Yep. Ooh. Oh, whoops. Excuse me. What is this? That Drowsy sure is a nice Pokemon, isn't he? I'm impressed. With more and more bad Pokemon around, it's hard to do good deeds. It's happening again. Another dizzy spell. If you keep being difficult, it'll mean big trouble for you. You know, I just thought of something. If I keep doing that voice... police might show up. Jeez. I've gotta stop doing that voice. Okay, moving on. What was that? It would be nice if those little guys found their items soon. Huh? What's the matter, BJ? You're looking awfully grim. You want to tell me something? What? You had another dizzy spell? I'm gonna be going for a little while. See you guys later.